Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. I want to share my thoughts on why your intuition may be stuck, why you might be feeling like your intuition isn't working, and you're making really bad decisions, or you keep trying and trying the techniques you're hearing and learning online and getting nothing. The number one reason why this is happening to you is either you are too busy or you are filled with anxiety. The information you're seeking is of too much importance, right? There's a lot to lose. If any of those three things are standing in your way, you have come to the right place. When life gets busy and you are running, you have your to-do list that is a whole page long and you can't cross anything off at all, and you're running the kids here and there. Trust me, I'm with you on this. I struggle with this. And the solution is meditation. So many people online tell you that meditation is how you connect to your intuition. And they're not wrong in the fact that it helps you build focus. So then it doesn't matter if you have anxiety. It doesn't matter if what you're seeking has super high importance and that your mind is running a million miles a minute, because when you meditate, you train your brain to slow down. You train your brain to focus, so that when you have your time to tap into your intuition, to work with your intuition and your spiritual abilities, then you can shut it off. It's like a switch, and you switch over into that intuitive mind from the logical mind. So do not let that frustrate you. There are times when the situation is so important that I will say, even myself, as someone who has trained for years and years at developing intuition, figuring out the way that it works, even I have that issue sometimes and have to step away. And that's when I might incorporate other tools or start the process over and test it multiple times to make sure I am making the right decision before I move forward. But the key to being able to be impartial, right, to shut off that logical mind and let your intuition speak to you, is having that focus. This does take some time to build. It's a practice, right? Working with your intuition, developing your skills is a practice too. You have to dedicate yourself to working with it, to building those skills, to developing that relationship, right? Any relationship worth having is worth the work. And that goes the same with your intuition. Step 2, or the number 2 thing that you should also be doing, is working with a method, right? When I first started working with my intuition, I didn't know that there were methods to tune in. I didn't know what that was. But having a method takes you out of that, loosey-goosey, let me ask my intuition and see what shows up. When you have a method, you do steps 1, 2, and 3, you get results A, B, and C every single time. And then when you don't get the results because of, you're too busy, you have anxiety around the issue, or it's of importance, you reel yourself back in and say, let's start steps 1, 2, and 3 over again. So if you don't have a method already that you're using, that it's proven to work and give you reliable results, feel free to use mine. It's what I teach on this channel. I have helped hundreds of people do their, learn this method and get reliable results. Everything you need to know is in the description below on how to get that method. So that has been a game changer for me. Once I got the method, I was like, oh, the light bulb went off. And then I incorporated practice to get me where I am today. So the second thing that could be getting in the way of your intuition is not enough practice. So So you are using the method, I hope, or you have a method that you're already using and that's working for you. Practicing helps you hone the skills, helps you understand the symbols that are coming to you, right? Intuition speaks to you in symbols. So you have to be able to understand what those symbols are. And you use your intuition to start learning what those symbols are by asking clarifying questions and by getting validation that you are doing these exercises. You're practicing with your intuition. You ask your intuition for to give you something here for A, you get B, and you can verify that, yes, that is correct. So you start feeling what it's like when your intuition is speaking to you. And that leads me into number 3, the third reason why you are not getting reliable results or you feel stuck with your intuition. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and don't forget to subscribe before I give you that third reason. And that is you're not trusting yourself. So once you have put all the pieces together in development that I teach, the meditation and building that focus and having the method and practicing the method and doing it over and over again, building it into your routine. And once you've gotten that validation and you know what it feels like to get it right, it's trusting yourself. At some point, you got to kind of push yourself over the edge and say, oh yeah, I can do this, and this is right. And then whenever you're using your intuition in your day-to-day life, you get an answer and you get that validation that, yes, that was the right thing to do. You confirm that, right? You affirm it. Sorry, you affirm it like, oh, my intuition is working for me. It always does. And you write it down. You keep that list so you have it, so you can look back and remember, recall. This is what it feels like when I'm getting good results. It's like the first time, I've said it over and over on this channel, that first time that I had an intuitive hit, I call them hit, and my validations, I call a hit list, was the hibiscus flower. I was in a practice group and we were doing a reading for someone, and I asked my intuition to show me what I needed to know about this person, and they showed me a hibiscus flower, and I clarified and asked what they meant, and I knew that they were going to Hawaii, and got that validation that yes, indeed, this was a person. She wasn't even on the call. We had a name, I think, maybe not even a name. We had a person who wanted an intuitive reading. I had nothing, but I asked my intuition and it gave me the right answer. And I always go back to that. And there have been countless other times on my hit list where I've gotten that confirmation with very, very specific things. And that helps you build that trust. So you put all the pieces together and building your intuition, your intuitive abilities, the skills. You can use them in all parts of your life, and you can use them, whether it's for yourself, you can use it to help other people, and you can use it to build other intuitive abilities like manifestation. Once you build your intuition and you have that rock solid relationship, the intuition piece becomes easy, building that life of your dreams, and then using it for other abilities if you're interested in taking it further. So let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear how you're doing in the comments, and if you are using my method and how you like it, I'd love to hear examples of your hits. And I hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll catch you in the next video.